I wanted to show you guys how I made this adorable strawberry for one of my Sylvanian families. I started off with some felt and I cut it into the shape of a strawberry, and I cut a hole to make sure my Sylvanian could fit all the way through. I got some beads and I individually sewed each and every one of these on. I've sat here and I've edited this, and honestly, this is so satisfying. This was incredibly time consuming because the needle actually was a little bit too wide for these beads, so I had to keep having to unthread and rethread my needle just so I could put these beads on individually. I definitely either needed bigger beads or a slightly smaller needle, but this was all I had. This strawberry has a total of 17 beads on the front of it. I did consider doing the back, but however this took so long, I was like, absolutely no way. And to be honest, no one's going to see the back anyway. I've seen photos of people making these on Pinterest, and honestly, I just really had to give it a go myself. I'm in the process of making myself into a trinket girly, so if you are a trinket person, then please drop me a follow. Also, it was actually really nice to spend my evening after work doing this, so if you have any other fruit or any other designs that you think I should try and give a go, definitely drop me a suggestion down in the comments. I'm a really crafty person, so I absolutely adore doing things like this, and honestly, it is just been so long since I did a hand sewing project. Honestly, I couldn't recommend doing something like this enough. It's really good for your mental health and it's incredibly calming and therapeutic. So I basically blanket stitched the front and the back together, and then with the same blanket stitch I went around the inside of the circle. This will hopefully just make it last a little bit longer because felt is the kind of material that just will kind of stretch apart, and obviously if I'm taking my Sylvanian family in and out of the strawberry, I really don't want to ruin my hard work. Also, those of you that are watching this, I actually would recommend doing the circle before you stitch the whole thing together because it was super fiddly. Anyway, I changed over to my green thread because I was then blanket stitching the leaf bit of the strawberry. I also left a little gap in the top because I actually want to turn this into a keyring. I have ordered some keyrings, but I don't actually have them yet. So if you want to see me attaching a keyring to this, then definitely drop me a follow and I will do a part 2. But to be fair, like even if you just want to make a strawberry outfit for your Sylvanian family, like 10 out of 10. It's really inspired me to actually do some more handmade things. Honestly, if I could just do this all day, 100% would. Unfortunately, work makes it incredibly difficult to be able to do things like this all the time. But after a couple more stitches, I had finished making my strawberry. It was the moment of truth to make sure my Sylvanian family baby is still fit. And look at that, follow for more.